The sun is about to rise on the 2019 Motocross campaign. A wide-open 250 class rolls into Hangtown without a favorite and with a field full of title contenders. The two-wheeled stars of summer are about to take their place under the sun. Two-time 450 champions Eli Tomac and Ken Roczen. Former 250 champion Zach Osborne. And fresh off his Supercross title, KTM's Cooper Webb. Who will survive the most grueling championship in racing? The race for the Lucas Oil AMA Pro Motocross Championship starts right now, live on MAV TV. Welcome to the great outdoors. It's the season opener for the 2019 Lucas Oil Pro Motocross Championship, sanctioned by AMA Pro Racing, the Bell Helmets Hangtown Classic. Race recap here from Lucas Oil Pro Motocross 250 Moto 1. 10th gate pick, doesn't matter. Use the inside to knife into the lead. Cooper just gets the edge on Sexton and Cincerillo.
Yeah, exactly what those guys wanted. You can see not far behind a lot of the other top guys. And for Ferrandis, it seemed like it took him about 15 minutes to get going in this motor, but he came on strong. This one, little accident down the hill, teammates get together, and Hunter Lawrence gets a foot peg to the buttocks region. That's a lot of muscle for riders, a very tender area. He would still get up and finish and get some valuable points.
About 20 minutes into the race, Cincerillo closed the gap on Cooper, and we had a battle for the lead brewing. Several shots at him, showed him a wheel in some areas, but wasn't able to make the move, and then Cooper pulled away down the stretch and wins the first moto. Cincerillo second, but it was Ferrandis flashing across in third.
Well, did you see in the very last corner coming into it? That's where he made the pass. You could see in the background, Ferrandis dived underneath Sexton in the very last corner.
When you're at the opening round of a championship, we'll show you how this race looked. It's our 450 Moto 1 recap. Roczen wasted no time attacking the early leader Webb.
Yeah, he made a couple passes quick on the opening lap that got around Webb. Thought this would be a good battle through the motor, but Roxon's pace, even though he may not be 100%, was really good. Then Tomac able to find his way around Barsha. He kind of fell off a little bit at the end.
And as Tomac kept moving forward, the next rider he tried to catch was Anderson. Briefly passed him, but then Anderson got him back, pulled away, and then Anderson caught Webb for second. It was a good fight between them for a couple laps until that pass and mistake gave the advantage to Anderson. Roczen, after taking the lead early, was unchallenged. Anderson second, Webb third. And he's definitely emotional about it. To feel like you didn't quite have your best stuff and you can improve but still win by that much is quite a statement. They'll go to work on the machine for Moto 2. Here are the results. It flip-flopped quite a bit between Tomac and Osborne. Tomac had it, lost it, Osborne got him, then Osborne fell, Tomac ends up fourth. Baggett sixth, Muscan seventh. Barsha, Seeley, and Bogle round out the top 10. Dean Ferris ends up in 11th. Ahead of fellow Australian Tom Waters. Jake Masterpool, the privateer, 13th. The opener from Hangtown. And it's one of the Yamahas up front again. Could it be? No, it's not Cooper. It's the 39, his teammate Colt Nichols. Cincerillo, another good start in second as the rain is coming down. Michael Mosiman in the white number 36 in contention in third as well. Cincerillo around the outside takes the lead.
Well, you can just tell with this getting slick there, the inside line, you can't get on the throttle too hard. You can tell how little grip or traction they have. Cincerillo, that's a smart move, went the long way around. Got a better drive up that hill, and you can see what the difference was in momentum. So the question is, where is Moto 1 winner Justin Cooper? For a second, it did look like he got the whole shot again. But teammates often look, especially if they're similar size, they wear the same gear, color bikes. That was Colt Nichols. So we'll have to look at timing and scoring.
Couple of Suzukis here, Alex Martin and Kyle Peters coming through, flying information in yellow. There is Justin Cooper on the 32, the blue and black. Oh, and also the third place finisher in Moto 1, the 34 of Dylan Ferrandis, buried in traffic. And you do not want to have a bad start in a mud race. They are going to get covered while Cincerillo, Mosiman, And all the other riders up front are going to stay clean. Oh, he's in a battle right now as Moseman comes together with Sexton. He was trying to hold Sexton off for fourth. They collide. Moseman ends up down. Sexton stays upright. And that all took place right behind Davalos, who was in third. So things changing in a hurry here. Sexton's not done. He's going after Davalos.
Yeah, that just seemed like they were starting to scrap there. I don't know if something happened previously, but Moseman looked like he was after Sexton somewhat, and came up in the short end. And those are the times where
Sexton makes a move
to the younger kids. You got to hold your composure. Don't get involved. Like, watch this. Moseman comes in. Him and Sexton come in here, and they both try and go for the same line. Moseman, you know, gives him a little bump, but he goes down.
That is costly in a mud race, because now now Sexton, just as quickly as he gets around Moseman and Davalos, he finds himself on the ground. And I think a little mistake. He saw the 34 of Ferrandis as well. So a lot of our contenders in Moto 1 having problems in Moto 2. Here's the crash from Sexton.
Well, the last corner is not Sexton's friend today.
Let's take a look at everything that has unfolded early in this moto. Michael Moseman down. Chase Sexton down. RJ Hampshire down. The rain has come. It's made the track treacherous here at Hangtown.
Cincerello just tiptoeing his way around. You can see the look on the face, just deep in concentration, focusing on every little line. This track is so treacherous at the moment.
And you mentioned what a shot in the arm this would be, not just for him, but for his team, which won 11 of the 17 races in Supercross, but did not score any championships since Cerullo throwing one away late, as we've alluded to. And also on the East, his teammate Austin Forkner got hurt while leading the points in 250 East. So Mitch Payton, perhaps the most successful team owner in the history of the sport. Hard to believe that Mitch needs to catch a break, but that's the way it has been the last couple of years. Anything that could have gone wrong for that team has, and it looked like it was all slipping away. But Cincerello has re-grasped some control over this 250 class, at least in Lucas Oil Pro Motocross. What a huge rebound from an emotional heartbreak 2 weeks ago in Supercross. Adam Cincerello wins here at Hangtown.
He needed that. You can see what that means to him. I think Pro Circuit needed that. See that pounding his chest. He's like, that was hard, baby. That was hard.
You know, for kids out there that, you know, that see us, and we go through such peaks and valleys, you know, and I was taught by my parents and the people around me that most important shot is the next one. You know, you gotta get back up and you gotta fight. I mean, life's full of ups and downs, and it's nice to get the outdoors started off like this, especially a stressful day with the rain. Had a little scare there with my goggles at the end, but man, I couldn't be more proud of my team. Monster Energy, Pro Circuit, Kawasaki. Nick Way has been huge for me. I'm looking to carry this momentum forward. It's a good way to get started.
The experience pulled him through to second with 1-4 scores in the 2 races, and his teammate Nichols on the podium with a 5th and a 3rd. That's the tiebreaker. He and Ferrandis scored the same amount of points, but the better second moto puts Nichols on the box, with Ferrandis just missing. Kind of surprised to see Ferrandis in that second moto. Not what we expected, usually a very good mud rider. All year long, be giving away the Deltran battery tender RC hard charger, the rider makes the most passes throughout the weekend. But these riders don't want to make passes, they want to start up front. It's a pair of KTMs. Marvin Musquin on the 25, gonna lock down your whole shot. And the number 1 of Eli Tomac is right there, as well as the 2 of Cooper Webb. Tomac manages to edge ahead of Webb, and now going after Musquin.
Tomac wanted that real quick because he knew if he got around Musquin,
mistake in the ruts.
Oh, this could hurt him, but then looks like Baggett. Yeah, Baggett in 3rd now. Try to get out of the line to get around him. You could just see the rear tire lighting up, going up the hill, throwing mud everywhere. This is going to be tough, especially the opening laps, but what a start from Marvin Musquin.
And Roxon up to 4th behind Baggett. Tomac going after Musquin for the lead again. These two have been battling for this championship, 2017, 2018. They'll probably fight for it again this year, but you're going to have company from Ken Roxon. Your first moto winner is already up to 3rd.
I can't stress how incredibly talented these guys are to be going the speed of this time. Look at that. Roxon gets over the jump. Tomac doesn't. That's enough. Roxon to the lead.
And that is huge, because not only does he get the lead, but he didn't have to get a lot of roost off of Tomac's tire to do it. So he keeps himself clean, and now Roxon is in position for a 1-1 sweep of the 2 motos today. And look at how quickly he pulls away from Tomac.
That was like 10 bike lengths very, very quickly there. And I'd be curious to see how Tomac handles this. I don't think he would say, oh, I was definitely expecting to beat Roczen in the mud. But, you know, for Eli, does he figure it out? Can he find some new lines? Can he learn from Ken Roczen? Can he remount? He looks like he's changed his mindset a little bit, like, okay, I was being hunted down. Now I'm the hunter going back after him.
Here's how Roczen got the lead. It was over the big fly racing step-up jump.
So watch this. Tomac goes to the inside. Watch out. Battles goes double, but doesn't get over. So he goes double, double, single. Kenny goes double, triple, which is key to getting the power on the ground and driving up to that fly jump. Pulls the tear off. Makes it look easy.
So Eli Tomac is going to win the second moto here at Hangtown, but the fourth in Moto 1 is going to cost him a shot at the weekend's overall. And that means that Ken Roczen, after dealing with so much adversity over the last 2.5 years and so many missed opportunities, victories that you thought were his ripped away in the final moments, he's finally going to go back to the top.
I still feel mud or no mud today. Kenny was the man. He was fast in first qualifying, fastest in second qualifying. Won the first moto. This moto, I almost feel like he's like, I want to go charge, but I can't because I want to win this race more than anything.
Roczen, one of the winningest riders in this field, but as they say on the trophies here for Hangtown, this one is going to feel like the first time. Ken Roczen has finally returned to the top of the podium.
Ken, congratulations doesn't seem like enough. This has been an incredible 2-year journey for you on your road back to recovery from those devastating injuries. You told me earlier in the year that you were enjoying the process of putting the puzzle pieces back together. Has this put the last piece in place for you?
For right now, yeah, but like I said, I think we got more in the tank, but with these conditions out here, I'm very happy with the second place. I backed it out, and I had a couple of big moments, and just, it was super sloppy out there, so Ken just did my thing. I went down right here. I got stuck behind a lapper in the deepest rut possible on the last lap, so I was kind of sweating there for a little bit just because it was one more lap to go, and but we made it happen. You know, it's just some gnarly conditions, and we're going to enjoy today and tomorrow. We're going to enjoy this overall. Me and my team, we've been working very hard, and this is really a dream come true.
I know your team is sharing the moment with you, Ken. Huge congratulations to you.
And our 250 winner, Adam Cincerillo, he and Roczen about 5 years ago were pegged as maybe the two next big stars of the sport. They became fast friends and fan favorites, and then adversity from all angles has settled in for both of them, and to see them both get back to victory on the same day is pretty darn emotional. There is your overall in the 450 class. The 1-2 for Roczen edges Tomac. Anderson and a welcome back to racing after missing most of the Supercross campaign on the podium in third, ahead of Osborne. A very strong debut in the 450 class, and from way back to earn that third in this moto.
Hey Motorsports fans, thanks for watching. Make sure you hit subscribe before you go for all the latest news and highlights across motorsports.